There's nothing necessarily inherently funny about war, obviously. But it is kind of funny when you've spent years trashing an entire family, but then you go and do the thing that you trashed that family for, and that family then comes out and heaps praise on you for effectively emulating what they did. And that family, of course, is the Bush family. The organization that is co-led by Sleepy Jeb Bush, the man who, again, in 2016 was brutally attacked by Donald Trump, and throughout all of his 16 or 12 years, I guess it is, in politics, Donald Trump has savaged the George W. Bush administration. But Jeb's group, called United Against a Nuclear Iran, came out with a joint statement from Jeb Bush and the co-founder of the group, Mark Wallace, and they said this: UANI, United Against a Nuclear Iran, salutes the courage and professionalism of American and Israeli service members carrying out this historic mission against the Iranian regime. We applaud President Trump for his courageous decision to launch this military operation. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has unleashed terror, violence, and misery against its own people and across the region, while threatening the United States, Israel, and our allies. The president engaged extensively and in good faith to achieve a diplomatic solution. The regime chose escalation and continued its pursuit of nuclear weapons. The responsibility for this moment rests squarely with Ayatollah Khamenei. Now, let's back up a little bit here. You run a group whose only purpose is to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. You really think that's the best use of your time? Right? I mean, we had a framework in place. President Barack Obama put the framework in place that effectively crippled Iran's nuclear program in exchange for not putting sanctions on the entire damn country and crippling them economically. It was working. It was a good deal. Trump came along in his first term and tore it up. We backed out of the agreement. So there was no longer an agreement between the countries saying Iran will not develop a nuclear weapon. So then Jeb Bush has the audacity to say, like, Trump tried to negotiate. Nope. Trump literally killed the negotiation that had already taken place and been finalized and signed years prior. Because he wanted a war. And why did he want a war, Jeb? Well, that's because back then he was also being advised from the same guy, John Bolton, who advised your brother, who also did the same kind of crap over in the Middle East. And it didn't end well for anybody. And here we have the Bush family once again salivating over the idea of an endless war in the Middle East, a war that we started, a war of aggression based on this country may have weapons of mass destruction. With Iraq, of course, it was, they're developing chemical weapons. With Iran, it's, they're developing nuclear weapons. Same shit, different day. Weapons of mass destruction in the hands of people who shouldn't have weapons of mass destruction. Only we should have weapons of mass destruction because we're the only ones responsible enough to have them, which is why we're the only country that's ever used them. Right? Yeah. Brilliant thinking there, Bush family. And it is still hilarious that y'all are basically the only people out there praising Trump for doing exactly what your little brother W did as well. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.